Imagine for a moment. Detectives across the globe wake to a baffling new reality. It is a world where forensic science has simply vanished. Every tool, every technique, every database, gone overnight. The very concept of a telltale fingerprint or a definitive DNA match is now the stuff of fiction. A crime scene, once a rich tapestry of microscopic clues, is now just a room. A room where something terrible has happened. The walls, the floors, the bodies have fallen silent. They no longer whisper their secrets to those who know how to listen. This isn't just a setback for law enforcement, it's a fundamental shift in the very nature of investigation, a return to a darker, more uncertain time. How would a detective even begin their work in such a world? Their trusted methods, honed over a century of scientific advancement, are now useless. Forensic science is, at its heart, the art of making the invisible visible. It encompasses a vast array of disciplines, each designed to find and interpret the minute traces that a person leaves behind. Think of fingerprints, the unique patterns of ridges and whorls on our fingertips. For over a century, these have been the gold standard for placing a suspect at a scene. Then there is the modern marvel of DNA analysis. A single drop of blood, a strand of hair, a microscopic skin cell can provide a genetic blueprint so unique that it can definitively link an individual to a crime with astounding accuracy. These traces are the silent witnesses that cannot lie, cannot forget, cannot be intimidated. Beyond fingerprints and DNA, the forensic toolkit is impressively diverse. Ballistics experts can match a bullet fired from a gun back to the specific weapon that discharged it, creating an undeniable link between a firearm and a shooting. Forensic toxicologists can analyze blood and tissue to identify the presence of poisons or drugs, revealing the hidden cause of a mysterious death. In a world stripped of forensic science, the investigative process would be crippled. Detectives would face immense challenges, particularly in cases where the victim and perpetrator are strangers. The so-called stranger-on-stranger crime is often solved precisely because of the physical evidence the offender unknowingly leaves behind. A fingerprint on a glass DNA under a victim's fingernails, without that crucial link, the investigation would hit a wall almost immediately. Police would have to rely on canvassing for witnesses who may have seen nothing, or searching for a motive that may not exist. The list of potential suspects could be impossibly vast, numbering in the thousands or even millions. The burden of proof in court would become a monumental hurdle. Prosecutors build their cases on evidence. Without the definitive power of forensics, they would be left with a much weaker hand. They would have to rely on circumstantial evidence which can be interpreted in multiple ways, or on the testimony of informants who often have their own motives for cooperating. A skilled defense attorney could easily sow seeds of reasonable doubt. They could challenge the reliability of witness memories, question the motives of informants, and point to the complete lack of physical proof connecting their client to the crime. Ultimately, the absence of forensic science would not just make it harder to catch criminals, it would fundamentally undermine our pursuit of truth. Justice is not merely about punishment, it is about accuracy, ensuring that the right person is held accountable for their actions. Forensic science is one of our most powerful tools in this pursuit because it is impartial. It does not care about a suspect's background, their wealth, their social standing. It simply presents the facts as they are, providing an objective anchor in the often murky waters of a criminal investigation. It protects the innocent as much as it condemns the guilty. The value of forensics extends beyond simply identifying culprits. It helps us reconstruct events with incredible detail. Blood spatter analysis can tell the story of a struggle, revealing the positions of the victim and attacker. Forensic entomology, the study of insects on a decaying body, can help pinpoint the time of death with remarkable precision. This meticulous reconstruction is vital for understanding what truly happened at a crime scene. It allows investigators and juries to piece together the sequence of events to test the credibility of different narratives, and to arrive at a conclusion that is based not on speculation, but on careful scientific interpretation. This scientific rigor is the bedrock upon which a fair justice system is built. Therefore, the question is not just whether crime could go unpunished without forensics, but whether true justice could exist at all.